My name's Michelle, and I worked with Susan in a cleanse, and I was really impressed with the level of education she presented to her clients. I learned a lot about what actual real foods do for the body, and I adapted a lot of my own daily eating habits because of the cleanse. It was something that was realistic and helpful, and I recommend it to a lot of my own friends and yoga clients. It's a really great benefit for lifestyle changes. So Susan is an excellent source of information.
Hi, I'm Christy, and I'm a physician assistant in family practice. And I have sent many people to Susan, and all of the people who have come have had wonderful results with their weight loss and their physical challenges. I also have done some work with Susan, and very skeptical at first, and found that I felt so good and when I did the program that she recommended. And so I highly recommend Susan's program. She's a great listener. She works within what works for you, and Susan's great.
When I met Susan through the BNI group, which is a referral group, but I had lost as much weight as I could, because again I was 298 forever, and all my family is a very large. I think I am the smallest one now, and we're all over 300. But last year, even working with my doctors and working with my trainer and doing triathlons and learning how to ride a bicycle and being very active, I lost a single pound. One. My doctor's like, you really need to lose this weight. And I'm like, you know, because she knows that I've been working through and all this stuff. And so she says, okay, well, you're maintaining, but you're not losing weight. So Susan had a cleanse coming up, and my schedule doesn't allow me to go see Susan in her office as much as I would love to, because I do unfortunately fortunately run my own business. So she had a phone cleanse, and I chose to do that one, and so I'd call in every Tuesday. And I had a triathlon coming through, so I was working through that and learning to eat differently, and I took out the dairy and I took out the glutens and all those type of things, trying to see if maybe my system was just not processing things the way that they were supposed to. And a couple things I had to add back in, because I was actually training for a triathlon, so I needed a few extra calories that for my training purposes than I could do with her cleanse going straight through, and she worked with me and adjusted it for my needs to keep up my training and that kind of thing. But I've managed to lose 5 pounds and keep it off, which is making my doctor very happy and making me a little happier. But I have a lot more energy. My trainer is noticing more muscle as opposed to more fat, which is, you know, a great thing. So that's kind of where I got in with Susan and her cleanse, and I've maintained some of the things that she's taught me, and some of the things I've added back in to allow me to train some more and stick with my program. But it's working. She's actually a great lady.
Hi, my name's Steve. I've recently worked with Susan, attended one of her cleanses. I decided to do this cleanse at a time which seemed kind of awkward, possibly, is that I had just recently quit smoking and decided that in addition to that I wanted to just get even more healthy, cleanse more of these toxins out of my body, and I decided to do this cleanse with Susan. It's a potential time that, you know, with the urges and things like that, and then also limiting some of the things you're eating, it could have been a very disastrous time for me. I found the program to be very easy to follow, to go with. I was very comfortable. I didn't have any urges or cravings for cigarettes or for food. And during the process, I also lost 20 pounds. It was a very wonderful program and a wonderful experience to go through. It taught me a lot about myself and what I am capable of doing, and Susan was just a wonderful guide in that process. I've enjoyed working with her, and enjoy having this opportunity to continue working with her.
Hi, I'm Janet, and I began working with Susan about 1.5 years ago. And before I came to Susan's classes, I had been diagnosed as diabetic, I was overweight and on the borderline of obese, and I was taking medication for mild hypertension and for high cholesterol. And Susan taught me to eat all over again. And it was just really great. It was very non-judgmental, non-threatening, very easy to incorporate the changes that she was suggesting that I make. And as a result of that, I'm now within the normal weight range. I'm no longer in the diabetic range at all. My hemoglobin A1C is less than 6, so totally normal. I don't take medication for high blood pressure or for high cholesterol anymore. And I've lost 30 pounds, so, and I've been able to keep that weight off for a year. So I've been really pleased with what Susan has to offer. I not only took her 30-day cleanse program, but I took the 9-month program so that I could sustain those changes. And I've done the cleanse a second time, which was a lot of fun and just reinforced all the things that I had learned. So I can't say enough about what Susan has done. She's got a great program, and it gives you real results. It does change your life. Thanks.